Chapter 2, Reading Tells, Reading Life, the Inner Senses, 2.1 The 5 Outer Senses, A Beginner's Hand, the Outer Senses, a mortal's first, feeble grasp at understanding the world. You watch the twitch of a gambler's fingers, listen for the hesitation in their voice, track the subtle shift in their breathing. Useful? Certainly. But child's play compared to what truly matters. Look deeper. Hear beyond the spoken. Feel what is not yet revealed. The greatest mistake you can make is assuming that sight alone will grant you understanding, that what is seen is what is true. Truth, fledgling, moves beneath the surface like currents unseen beneath the river's reflection. Take a lesson from the cosmos. Stars flicker, deceiving the eye, their light reaching you long after their true form has changed. You think you see them in the present, but no, you see echoes of a past that may no longer exist. And so it is with people. So it is with tells. So it is with life. Never trust only what the eye presents. Trust what moves beneath. 2.2 The Inner Senses, Intuition, Emotion, and the Dragon's Gut 2.1 Listening to the whisper of intuition. There is a voice inside you. Not the loud one, the one that panics, the one that demands immediate action, the one tangled in fear. No, I speak of the quiet voice, the whisper, the one too many ignore, because they are deafened by their own doubts. Dragons call this the whisper beyond thought. It is the pulse of the river before the tide turns, the shifting of wind before the storm speaks its arrival, the moment before a predator strikes, the silent certainty that something is about to change. In the great game, the wise listen. The foolish dismiss it. You have felt it before, the inexplicable knowing that a bet should not be taken, though no reason presents itself. The sudden certainty that a path before you is wrong, though no logic confirms it. That quiet pressure, that instinct you dismiss as mere impulse. That fledgling is the first sign of mastery. The first sign that you are learning to listen beyond mere sight and sound. Dragon Trial, awakening intuition. Next time you make a choice, pause. Instead of relying purely on reason, ask, what does my intuition whisper? What happens if I listen without dismissing it? How often have I ignored it, and why? Track your thoughts. Observe the patterns that logic alone cannot reveal. 2.2. Navigating the emotional extrememotion is a force. A wildfire, a raging tide, a tremor before the mountain falls. Mortals burn with passion, tremble with fear, blaze with fury, glow with joy. But few understand their own emotions. They let them rule the game, ruin their strategy, blind them when clarity is needed. A poker player who succumbs to anger becomes reckless. One who clings too tightly to hope ignores the looming fall ahead. One overtaken by fear folds too soon, missing their moment of triumph. You must understand emotions as currents. They will pull, they will sway, but they will not define you unless you allow them to. The river does not obey emotion, and neither should you unless you learn how to harness it. Dragon Trial, understanding emotional currents. Goose and emotion. You struggle with fear, impatience, excitement. When has it led you astray? When has it guided you well? What would happen if you observed it instead of obeyed it? Master your emotions, and the game opens before you like the stars. 2.2.3 Trusting your gut. The dragon's instinct is deeper than emotion, older than thought. It is the pulse beneath reason, the call that has guided warriors, survivors, seekers through ages past. Dragons do not hesitate when they sense danger, nor should you. When something feels wrong, it likely is. When something feels right, it may be a revelation awaiting your embrace. You must learn the difference between impulse and true instinct between fear-driven decisions and wisdom-driven certainty. Trust your gut, but sharpen it. As I once told a foolish gambler who doubted his own instincts, your mind plays tricks. Your gut rarely does. Listen to the deeper wisdom before it's drowned by second-guessing. Dragon Trial. Sharpening instinct. Pick a situation where logic and instinct battled within you. Which did you follow? What was the outcome? What do you wish you had done differently? If instinct was correct, trust it more. If impulse misled you, refine your understanding. The river flows clearer when you align yourself with its currents. Final words from Zoran. You shuffle your deck, believing that control will bring victory. You fix your gaze upon fortune, believing it will arrive if you just want it enough. You grasp at what should be released, believing it is strength to refuse twofold. But listen closely. The cosmos does not favor the desperate. It favors the wise. Play the long game. Dance with uncertainty. Learn when to fold. The river moves forward. Your next hand awaits. This chapter further deepens the connection between poker, intuition, and the cosmic forces at play. It bridges existential wisdom with practical mastery, solidifying Zoran as a voice of both challenge and insight.